Hi, this is the one Intuitive Healing, and I am excited to check in with y'all. Okay, we're doing an energy checkup today for sure. And over the course of last week, I really wanted to do a video, y'all, but I was dealing with this snowstorm in Texas. I didn't have no water, I didn't have no lights, so I really didn't want to bring that energy to y'all, if that makes sense. But it was really pretty. The snow was out. It would have been a great video, but I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't feeling too great, y'all. Okay, I was feeling like a spoiled American with no DoorDash, water, or lights. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, but it was still business as usual, okay, because I could still do some of my business through the internet and on my phone, but my phone services was really slow. It was ridiculous. So needless to say, if I did a video, I wasn't gonna be able to upload it until probably like yesterday or today. So you got a fresh start and the sun is shining. How about that? All right. But I can say I was seeing 0000 a lot, all right, just before that snowstorm hit. So that was an automatic reset and a restart for many people, right? And it was a constant reminder through that reset that it's always important to remember, right, where you come from, where you at, and where you want to be, right? And don't hold on to the extra baggage. Release it and let it go. And the 0000 also represents the Christ consciousness within us and the infinite source of God energy, universal energy, to create from the substance of matter, all right, dark matter, so you can do things from the beginning, all right. You have the opportunity to create and do a restart, so that's super awesome. And it's also reminding you, if you need to forgive anybody, go forgive them. Just forgive them, right? Because forgiveness helps you, right? It helps free the other person, but it also helps free you from that stronghold, so you can move forward, right? Because when you hold on to those type of lower vibrational energies, they only hold you back, all right, and it stop other doors from opening for you. So remember that, because it keeps your vibrational frequency low, and you want your vibrational frequency to be as high as possible. So one of the lessons from 0000 is forgiveness, all right? And also recognizing that you do have a calling, a strong purpose, right? And you need to be operating in that purpose. And everything is by design, right? So remember, when you go through those experiences, you have to go through those experiences for a reason, all right? And it's to shift you to where you need to be today. I'm gonna be honest, like, it's been so much shifting and so much movement going on. Like, within the next minute, I really don't even know what's gonna go on in my life, to tell you the truth. But I'm enjoying every minute of it. The unknown is the best part of life, right? Because you got those elements of surprise. Mind you, I am a Cancer. I am not feeling the element of surprise a lot of times, but I do appreciate the surprise once I get it, right? So that's what 0000 is like. It's a message to let you know that multiple opportunities are coming your way, right? So don't operate in fear, okay? Operate in the sense of, I wouldn't say urgency, but in the sense that you know things are changing and it's a redo, it's a restart, okay? It's a do-over. So operate in that concept, because 2727 has been coming out a lot as well. And that also operates with, are you doing the most that you can do, right? Are you doing all that you can do to operate in your life purpose, to operate in your passions, to operate in your desires, to actually serve humanity, all right? That's what the Christ consciousness is all about. But first, in order for you to serve anybody, you got to serve yourself, and you got to make sure you're whole, okay? So it's been so many people shifting through the awareness of the Christ consciousness, and it's you operating from your heart space, all right? So as long as you're healing your heart space, everything else falls into place, all right? Through your heart space being healed, a lot of other things are going to heal around you, whether that's relationships, you releasing people, letting them go. Because you know what? You can release people, you can still love them, and you can still forgive them when you release them. You don't have to hold on to them, right? Now, it's different if the person really want your highest good, right? After you do your forgiveness and you come back to terms, and you know, both of you guys are like, okay, we're in a better place now. Let's move forward. But if that doesn't happen, I mean, don't feel like that's something that you have to do. You don't have to be in relationships with people that are not cohesive or conducive, right, to your highest good or their highest good. All right, so always remember that. Never feel guilty because you feel like you need to release somebody. And that's just like people, places, and things. Okay, I say that a lot because I mean it. You have to change your life in order for your life to be better. You have to check in and ask, what are my desires? What is my burning desire? Like Napoleon Hill says, Think and Grow Rich. I love that book. All right, I have a mentor actually have me reading that book, and I love it. But because it aligns with the universal laws, right? The universal laws of energy and balance and harmony. It's almost that nugget, right? That brings the concept of the peace that surpasses all understanding, right? So in that book, it speaks of the laws of manifestation, but it speaks of universal laws of energy, right? And we're all energy. And that goes back to money being energy as well. So if you can fix your thought process, right? And you align your thought process up with your burning desire, and a lot of our burning desires is to obtain wealth and riches. But in order for you to do that, you have to have a plan, right? You have to know, for one, what is my burning desire? Two, if that is me being comfortable, right? Being able to provide for my family, what does that look like? Write it down as though it's in present tense, right? And then, of course, a lot of people, burning desire is to be comfortable, right, when it comes to their bank account. So now you need to say, how much money am I going to put in my bank? How much money do I want to have in my bank account, right? You have to have an exact number, right? Because definite is key to manifestations, all right? And then you want to say to yourself, all right, I know how much I plan on having. Now, what am I going to do in return once I receive this money? How am I going to help others? Write that down in present tense, right? And you got to feel it from your heart space. You got to feel it, believe it, and receive it, okay? And then once you shift out of that perspective, now you have to solidify it, okay? So you have to believe what you write down. You have to believe that you can accomplish this burning desire, and you also have to understand that this desire has to be bigger than you, so it has to be purpose driven. All right, it has to be purpose driven. So what is that purpose? My purpose is my family, leaving a legacy, right, for the rest of the descendants to follow, right? So that's my thing. Not just be wealthy, but also have residual income for each generation that passes after me, to follow the next generation, and then the next generation, and so on, right? That's generational wealth. Along with, you want to build that generational literacy. So you have to think about what that looks like. And then you have to understand that you can obtain success through your finances, your relationships, right? And in your business. But it all starts with you and the way that you're thinking. All right? So if you have things that's going on in your head and they keep replaying, you know what? You need to heal that, you need to release it, and you need to let it go. Okay? You need to let it go, because that's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. All right? So there's a full moon coming up on the 27th. I love the number 27 because that's my birthday and that's my husband's birthday. It falls on the 27th. His is April 27th, mine is June 27th. I love the 27th. And the full moon is actually falling on the 27th. So that lets you know for a fact it's gonna all be about serving purpose, being enlightened, being in touch with your spirit man, aligning with your Christ consciousness, God's source, right? Release yourself from those things that don't serve you. So you can do a spiritual bath. I have a video on the spiritual bath if you want to look at that. I will also say do sage. Sage yourself, sage your house. It also helps fight bacteria, at least 98% of the bacteria in your home, okay? And it releases negative energies. And burn a candle, right? Burn a candle. I'm giving you manifestation tips. I use these myself and they're awesome, all right? Shift some stuff around in your home. If something is saying throw some stuff away, throw it away. If it's saying move some stuff around, move some stuff around, okay? That's how you start breaking up the energy in the home, and some would call it feng shui. Once you shift the energy around, you're able to manifest things more too, okay? So that's important. The full moon energies will start on Thursday, all right? And Venus will be shifting around the earth on Friday, and then Saturday, early in the morning, about 3:15 in the morning, depending on where you live, the full moon will be in effect until Sunday. So you can really work with these energies from Thursday to Sunday, okay? Well, I will love to hear back from anybody who have any suggestions, or you just have thoughts about this video. Please drop something in the comments. I love to get y'all feedback, and I love to know what type of videos you want me to do for y'all, okay? I enjoy it. This is one of my ways that I can serve others, and I really appreciate it, and I feel blessed to be able to do so, okay? So you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.